Okay, so those are the dollar pairs and euro pound. Let's move to the next set, which is the yen crosses, or the yen crosses. Okay, have a grasshopper background because we are all grasshoppers, students of the game, students of the market. Alright, so here we have euro yen, basically continuing from last week where we saw this continuation. Okay, this week pause so far, and we saw Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday all very indecisive candles, but we do have this negative reversal signal or projection towards 101.50. So if this market breaks out of the current consolidation, short-term consolidation, it can go to 101.50. Okay, that's here's the 4-hour time frame. What's going on? We have this consolidation that we're monitoring. Very bearish candle, but 108 is still the support at the moment, so look for some support there. If that breaks, then the 101.50 is more likely. Right now, this consolidation, let's take a closer look. Like I said, it's not much practical use to try to complete or try to count your correction unless it's very clear. This is not very clear. We sort of high volatility, low volatility, and then back to high volatility. So it appears that we have one correction here, a little triangle, and now another correction pattern. So I would keep an eye on this channel. Yeah. So if it breaks lower, look for it to go to 108, and then if that breaks, we have a bearish outlook, and that could go to 101.50. Okay. Moving to pound yen. Basically very choppy, still very choppy. And here, let's take a look at the daily time frame. Okay, so we are in a third wave, or in a fifth wave, and a terminal wave, but here within the terminal wave we may be in the third wave. So right now we have this negative reversal using this projection. See RSI higher, price lower, so that's the projection, and that goes to about 123. Okay, about 123. So after one strong last Friday, a very strong engulfing pattern here, we so far have 3 indecisive days. Okay, but this is still very bearish signal in the daily time frame. But so far this week, the market has been just very choppy. So looking at the 4-hour time frame, this was Friday's decline, gave us that signal, broke this rising trend line. But the market is just consolidating here. You see here, after the market touched 134, it came back down. Now it's at 132.50 and may come back down to the 131 area within this consolidation. And if you remember, this is similar to pound dollar, dollar yen, where you had consolidation here leading up to more consolidation and a complex, basically head and shoulders pattern. Here the baseline is at 131. If the market breaks 131, it should look at 128 as the next support, as this previous low here. Then if that breaks, 123. So those are the sequence of bearish outlooks. Looking at the 4-hour time frame, what do we have here? Oh, I mean 1 hour time frame. We are broke out of this bottom, or actually, we haven't broken out of the bottom. We are basically still within this consolidation, and 133, near 134 here was the resistance. So this market came up to here. Here's a reversal signal. So came down, testing this rising support at the moment. If the break is strong, so I believe there might be a weak pullback, but then eventually a continuation towards 131 area in the near term. Moving on, Aussie yen. Okay, so here weekly, not much has changed. Still testing this power line. Really just testing this 50% retracement. Here's the daily. We could have another swing towards 80 area in this current correction. Okay, this daily candlestick is this is a bearish engulfing candlestick, very bearish. Then it came down and was not able to reach this bottom and comes right back up. So this isn't a bullish signal, but we should, next few days, it's hard to say if this would complete this Gartley or just continue to be in sideways action. When you look at the 4 hour time frame, we are in very near, in the short term, we're in sideways action here. So not much action. Okay, so we see that in the 1 hour time frame, testing a 200 moving average. Maybe come down to test this rising support. So if this the rising support breaks, and here the market breaks below 40 in this 1 hour RSI, then the bearish outlook in the short term within the context of consolidation is triggered, and that aims at the 92 area or 92.50 area as support. Okay, so a break of this, a break of 94.20, for example, should look at 74.20 should look at 72. Canadian dollar yen and Aussie yen have a very similar longer term pattern, both commodity currency. Here the market again is in consolidation. So if we were to apply the same analysis to Canadian dollar yen, here it would be the second swing in this correction. Okay. At the moment, in the short term, 4 hour time frame, we are not able to break above 88, this power line here, and then we have an engulfing pattern. So a test of 86, like just below 86, is the next target at the moment because of this engulfing pattern. Then if that breaks, the low at 33.50 should be the next target. Okay, but overall the market is actually still bullish, so look for the market to come down, and if it can't break up below this rising trend line, it should be supported. Respect the support at the moment, as it should be. It's still in a upward mode, and you see here RSI also bullish. Okay, so those are the Japanese yen crosses. Let me move on to commodity crosses.